perpendicular and opposite reciprocals.
Yes. So 7-146 says I don't have to graph it, so it just says it has the equation of each line. So it has y equals -4/3 x plus 5, and another one is y equals, oh, you can't see what I'm writing. (3/4) x minus 1, and it says, without graphing, what's the relationship between the diagonals? Well, it's exactly what Logan just said. This slope is opposite reciprocal of this slope, so the relationship is that they are perpendicular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then what else? How do I know? Perpendicular, so since it asked me how I know, I'm going to say perpendicular because the slopes, you can't read that, because the slopes are opposite reciprocals. So that answers what they've asked in letter A. Okay, but then they asked something else in letter B. Oh, now we got to graph the lines on graph paper. If E, it says graph them, so I think we need to do it. And then it says, if E is the midpoint of CD, what type of quadrilateral would AD, BC be? If there's more than one possible type, oh, is there more than one possible type? Explain how you know. So now we better just bust out the graph paper and graph the things anyway. So we did have to graph them. Okay, so.
So, one is -4.
Oh, Miss Flynn? Is it okay if I leave a little bit early? We have to keep going.
Okay, so this is still 7-146, and it says graph the lines. So I got to graph them. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one of them has a slope. So this first line has a y-intercept at 5, so I put a 5, and then I'm going to go down 4/3. I'm graphing the two lines because it asked me to. And this is letter B.
Wait, only 2? Or?
Well, it just says ADBC is a quadrilateral with diagonal AB, and it lies on this line. And then diagonal CD lies on this other line that is right here. It has a y-intercept of -1, so there's -1, and then it's got a slope of 3/4, so I go up 3, 1, 2, 3, like that.
So can we mark the spots where do you mark where they're at, or?
Well, it says it lies on these two lines, so the lines go on forever and ever.
So A is somewhere on these lines.
Well, these are the diagonals, remember?
Yeah.
So there's some quadrilateral, that has some, the quadrilateral must have vertices on the lines. So I haven't finished reading everything yet. Okay, graph the lines on graph paper. Okay, so I've done that. And then it says, if E is the midpoint of CD, so we know AB is on this line somewhere, because it says so in the question.
And E is somewhere in the midpoint of that one you're on right now.
Yes. So it says E is the midpoint of CD. What type of quadrilateral could it be?
Square.
You think it could be a square?
Or a parallelogram.
Look.
So.
Or I haven't seen a question.
Yeah, because we don't have the ordered pairs for the vertices.
I think it could be a parallelogram.
You think it could be a parallelogram? Well, if it's got diagonal. Wait a second. It says that these are the diagonals.
Yeah.
So if they're diagonals, then Here, let me get, should I use pencil because I'm gonna make a mess on here. I wanna show you all the billions of different, quadrilaterals I could draw there. Cause there are lots and lots of them. Right? 'Cause so I can draw anything I want on here. I can draw this. How about this thing? I can make it any crazy looking way I want. I can go like that. I can make this thing, maybe I want it to go way out here. You know what I mean? They're still diagonals, aren't they?
Isn't it one must be, could be kind of thing? So like
Well-
it could have been a kite, it could have been a couple of things.
You just put there are many possibilities?
No, there's only two.
What?
It could be a kite.
Actually, there's three.
It could be a rhombus.
It could be a square.
It could be a square. It can't be something that doesn't have perpendicular diagonals,
Yeah.
basically. That's the whole
So those are the
thing.
only three. It's kite, rhombus, and square.
That's true.
Any quadrilateral with perpendicular by
Yeah, so, but they want you to name them, because if you guys look at your, those little toolkit entries that we have, I think you have written down there that the, rhombuses have,
right trapezoid.
right trapezoid has
So it could be
perpendicular?
rhombus.
No, that won't work.
I don't,
Right trapezoid won't work.
Rhombus kite, what else do we have?
Because look.
square,
In
which
the
is a
corner, you
rhombus.
can make a trapezoid.
Okay, so I'm making a,
Yeah, a right trapezoid.
so I made a right trapezoid, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna get perpendicular.
One person? Yeah.
1, 4, 4.
4.
That's
Those aren't-
not perpendicular.
Or is it a-
Yeah, and
Those are not.
I could certainly skew it and show you that they're not, necessarily perpendicular. Yeah. So you guys want the answer. The answer is, for letter B. So there was A, and then the answer for letter B would be rhombus.
Kite or square.
Uh-huh,
What time?
Just like that said.
It's fine.
Uh-huh.
I actually do have to go.
Okay. All right.
Why are you doing it?
We have to be